What's going on? It's facts you don't know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more well informed, make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss anything.
Lindsay Ray stood at the end of the line at the local supermarket. The store was crowded. The children shouted. Suddenly, she witnessed a scene that broke her heart. In front of her stood a woman who laid out her products on the cash register tape and at the same time tried to cope with her 5 restless children. But what happened behind her caught the woman by surprise. Well-dressed couples standing in line behind her began to whisper loudly and make rude comments about the poor mother. How many men did this woman sleep with? They asked each other, noting that the children were different, some dark-skinned, others white. In those moments, there was a couple standing behind the poor woman, dressed in elegant and luxurious clothing, and carrying in their basket a lot of meat of all kinds and high-quality alcoholic drinks, as well as a bag of nuts and fresh fruits. The couple looked at the woman who was carrying bags of cereal and milk in her hand and cleaning purposes, and then they started whispering between themselves, looking at each other and laughing out loud. Her children were wearing worn and cut clothes, and the colors of their skin were different, and they fought amongst themselves while she was floundering between them and wanted to calm them down. Lindsay became annoyed with the couple and decided to approach that woman and asked her if she needed help. The woman told her that these boys are not her real children, and she adopted them to help them after their mother abandoned them and left them on the street. Lindsay was surprised by what that woman said and told her that she too had 2 children at home and they were brought from an orphan care center. Regarding worn-out clothes, the woman said that she had not yet received her salary, which caused her to delay buying clothes for them. Meanwhile, Lindsay returned to the hallway dedicated to clothing in the shop, accompanied by the children and their mother, and bought them new clothes, and kept talking to their mother, who was telling Lindsay the story of her real mother's escape of these children. After Lindsay finished buying clothes and some other items for these children, she went back with that poor family and found out that the couple who mocked the children and their mother were still there. They turned back and looked at the mother and her children and continued to whisper in each other's ears and laugh. Meanwhile, Lindsay lost her temper and approached the couple. Then she said to them in a loud voice that caught the attention of all those inside the shop, "Do you know who these children are who are laughing at themselves and making fun of their mother? They're orphan children who do not have shelter. And despite the fact that the woman accompanying them does not have enough money to care for them, she decided to adopt them and keep them in her home so that they would not remain homeless in the street. But people like you do not have a heart or a conscience. And she was only created to make fun for others." Lindsay was screaming out loud, causing the couple to be very embarrassed, which made the store owner go ahead of her, and she kept looking at this rich couple, and then took from them the basket of holdings that they were holding in their hand, and told them that the store does not deal with people like them, and asked them to leave the store immediately. The smile of the couple turned into a big shock, and their faces showed great embarrassment as they left the shop empty-handed in the eyes of everyone. The owner of the store thanked Lindsay, and she insisted that these children get everything they bought without charge, which made them happy for their adopted mother so much, and expressed her great gratitude to Lindsay and the shop owner. Mocking others is a reprehensible and immoral behavior, and its owners can be insulted at any moment by other people who have a spirit of humanity and do not like injustice, as happened with these 2 spouses who have received a lesson they will not forget throughout their lives, and will make them think well before they insult the poor in the future. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.